Okay, willkommen zurück to Mass Effect 3 on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It has been a week since I've played, but to the unbeknownst of you, it doesn't seem like that. So, anyways, I don't remember all the things that were last left off, so I'm not going to recap anything, because we have a whole ton of shice. What I do know is we have a ton of missions. And 7 fuel reactor. A vital depot has gone silent, leaving Allied fleet short on the fuel. Investigate a depot and get it operational again. Nook, Geth fighter squadron, priority Nook. Okay. Wheel in. I shall bypass through.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Good. What do you want, soldier? You gonna slate me? Yeah, I'll slate you back. Fortunately, I can't. Anyways. My cousin Dorn. Navtiel Vaskigongagong. Let's see. The civilian fleet is grateful you have returned the Admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeland. But Zeal stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. Oh, that's good to know. That's right, we did save the Admiral. Originally when I played, I guess you can't save the Admiral if you don't have a high enough persuasion. Which we have unlimited at this point. Which is great. Increase force and damage to biotic detonations by 50%. Increase damage by 30. Ooh. I'm doing that. What's this? The speed? Increase recharge speed. Hell yeah, I would do that. And this one. Penetrate through shields and barriers, lifting any target without armor, but with reduced force. Cause a cooldown. Wow. Lash is incredible. Why didn't I get this before? Wait, what? Which mission is which? Geth fighter squadrons are targeting Quarian live ships with attacks that could cripple the Quarian fleet, land on Rannoch, and disable the server controlling the Geth fighter squadrons. Okay, the server controlling the squadrons. Got you. Shut down Geth server. Alright, we now have Tali with us, which is awesome. Unfortunately, she cannot use the milk gun. But that is perfectly fine. She doesn't need the milk gun. What she needs is our love. Because she is baby girl. And of course we have Husbando. I think we're good. Any auto level ups? I have no clue why I didn't give her combat drone more. Increase drone's damage by 50%, increase drone shields by 50%, and this one, upgrade drone short range attack to deal 170 points of damage across a 2-minute radius. Drone stuns enemies for a short duration. That one actually sounds better, but it's always hard to know. I wish you can test them out before you commit.
Commander, it is as we feared. Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
How would it even work?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Cerberus
The
conducted
Matrix.
research on Geth human interfaces. They called it Project Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've gotta try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
I guess it just did.
Well, we have seen them land like that before, so why are we surprised? Auf Wiedersehen, Cortez. Wow, cutscenes are long in this.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
I like how the Geth server is just a Geth juggernaut.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Ooh. We are in the world of the
What is
Geth.
this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will
Oh.
ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
What the heck? Big old digital gun.
Establishing connection to access point.
So this is Digimon. What the heck? Bwop, 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 bwop. Alright, well, welcome to Digimon, everyone. I didn't realize we were going to play this. Maybe we'll see Renimon. Or Gilamon.
Warning. Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
Our combat software.
Gun was for?
Yeah.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Get off my platforms.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks. I think.
Why the gun? Because it is familiar to you, Humion. Awesome. How American of you.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Uh-oh. I almost barreled into this. Gotta like that sound. We'll go ahead and clean this block up. For the safety of Geth kind. For all those Gethy boys
We
out there.
cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Ah.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Isn't
Ah.
that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
I seem to just be walking back. Is there a way that I can go that way now? Ah, yes. More Gethy boy memories. Ooh. Okay, I can just press the trigger
You
and
must
blast
disrupt
this,
the infection of this data
these
cluster.
weird Reaper tentacles off. I must clean this. Damn it. Purge the Geth minds of this Reaper slime. Whatever. Can't really think of any creative words right now. I am a bit tired. All I do is talk.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
298.
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Things do not seem ethical. Wasn't there something this way? Yeah.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
No.
One's going for a weapon. So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Interessant.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Basically giving all of these buddies little strokes.
The Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will
what's
slow
a
the infection's
vulnerable
ability
point?
to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Which spot? This one?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
And how do I get to that? He keeps telling me that, but how do I get there?
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I'm confused. How? With what? It says data cluster is over there. Do I just turn around? No. Clearly I have to go somewhere. It says target that over there. This doesn't really have range.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
I'm confused, Legion. How?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Fucking how?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay. That's how. Got you. I was just about to stop the recording. Like, I am too tired for this bullshit. Anyways. And now where is this one? Do I shoot there? Ah, the data cluster. Okay. Guess things are back to normal.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Shepard matter. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, well, wait a second. Yeah, maybe it is that one.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Okay. Because we have to get fancy with this now, don't we? Don't know if I have to fully clean that, but okay. And then we have this, that's all that's left. Okay.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This isn't
war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Aw, that's nice. But it makes sense that they would be forgotten by their own people. Because propaganda is that the Geth are bad and they took our home world. I guess we're gonna find out that pretty much they nuked their own world and made it uninhabitable. Something like that. Also, what the fuck is going on now? Where do we go now? Blah, 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 blah. Copyright Strike 2021. Okay, yes, this makes sense. Oh, yes, of course. Go fuck yourself, game. First of all, making me assume I can just hit certain targets from range with this thing. When that has been disproven a couple of times. Just in, like, seriously.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Let me see, it's gonna grow back.
There is a local point of the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Oh man. Part of me wishes I wasn't playing this mission as tired as I am.
Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication.
Yeah, because seriously, like, I'm expected to hit that from this range when I've seen it, like, not even hit things from a distance. What expectations am I supposed to have with this thing? Alright, I think we can disconnect this one. Yeah, like, see, like, what? That's not hitting? Get out of here. You know what, this kind of reminds me of the Matrix missions in Saints Row. Except those were actually fun. Yes, top tier content right here.
Search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
Like that one, which apparently I can hit from here. Yeah, apparently I can hit that from here. Cool. I had no clue.
During which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Wow, they just murdered their friends. Like, how dare you sympathize with the Gethy boys. Why don't we just kill you? Ho, 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 ho. This solves all the problems. Solves all the problems.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outpool is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining personnel is established. We are ready to transport you.
Sweet. It's good to know that the Geth have hope in organics.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Alright, time to get out of the
Access
Matrix.
acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the edit port. Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Woot!
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Okay, some Prime Geth.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
I mean, I understand they're machines, but they're sentient, so I get the feeling that your experiments are borderline inhumane. Also, we just got, like, more XPs. More XPs. I guess Admiral Hackett won't...
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
You're welcome, Tolly. I will always support you. How are our resources now? We have Geth! Geth Prime Platoon. Nice. Our armies are growing. Excellent.